What it is, guys, my name is Swifterrs, and today I have for you my first ever top 5 video regarding Black Ops 3, and in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the top 5 best guns within Black Ops 3 multiplayer, but do keep in mind, this list is subject to change, considering all of the weapons that we will be taking a look at are only available within the Black Ops 3 beta, and not the official release of Black Ops 3, but this list is completely my own, it is my own opinions. Feel free to leave your own top 5 list down in the comment section below, and with that being said, let's get started. Coming in at the number 5 spot, this is the Kuda. It's a submachine gun, and in all honesty, I really didn't use this weapon at the start of the beta. I recently started using it, and I absolutely fell in love with it. It has such a high rate of fire, and this is kind of a different rendition of the MP5 from Call of Duty 4, and as you guys know, that was a fan favorite gun, and this weapon is an absolute beast. As you guys can see, I was just going off on the enemy spawn, getting so many kills in such a short amount of time due to the extremely high fire rate. Now, the only downside about the Kuda is that because it's a submachine gun and because the fire rate is so high, oftentimes it's pretty difficult to get kills at mid to long range, especially if you guys are playing a map like Evac where you guys have long lanes of sight, but overall the Kuda is an absolute beast of a gun, which is why it deserves the number 5 spot. Coming in at the number 4 spot, this is the Man-O-War Assault Rifle, and I absolutely love this weapon. I've been using it since the start of the Black Ops 3 beta, and as you guys can see, I am picking off enemies with ease. This weapon has pinpoint accuracy, clearly killing enemies on the other side of the map very quickly. Now, the only downside about this weapon is that the fire rate is a little bit slow. Personally, it's a little too slow for my liking, but the damage of this weapon definitely makes up for it, so the damage cancels out the slow rate of fire and allows you guys to kill enemies extremely fast. Now, this weapon reminds me of the Scar H from Black Ops 2 because of the low rate of fire alongside the high damage, and in all honesty, I really only use this weapon in maps with long lanes of sight such as Hunted or Evac, but nonetheless, it is still an amazing weapon, which is why the Man-O-War deserves the number 4 spot. Coming in at the number 3 spot, this is the M8A7 4-burst assault rifle, and this is a different rendition from the fan favorite M8A1 assault rifle from Black Ops 2, and in all honesty, I prefer using the M8A7 on bigger maps with longer lanes of sight, such as Evac or Hunted, as opposed to close quarter maps like Combine, despite the gameplay that you guys are seeing on screen right now. The reason why I prefer using this gun on bigger maps is because it has sort of a slow rate of fire, due to the fact that it is a burst weapon. In all honesty, you guys are really only able to get about 4 shots off every second or 2, and because of that, you guys are probably going to be outgunned by enemies rocking a submachine gun or a shotgun. But with all of that aside, you guys can still use this weapon at close quarters, but you do need to make sure that you get the burst off before the enemy begins to shoot their weapon, and if you guys were to hit the enemy from the chest up, the majority of the time you guys will kill them in a 1 burst. So not only is this weapon extremely accurate from long range and very deadly, it is also very good at close range, which is why the M8A7 deserves the number 3 spot. Coming in at the number 2 spot, this is the semi-automatic Shiva assault rifle, and in all honesty, I'm typically not one to rock a semi-automatic gun, but I can honestly say that I have been using this gun every 2 to 3 matches. I predominantly use it on the map Hunted because of the long lanes of sight, and this weapon is an absolute beast. You guys can kill enemies in 1 shot if need be if you guys were to get a headshot, but the majority of the time you guys will kill enemies in 2 shots. As you guys can see, I easily took down 2 enemies, and overall this gun is a ton of fun to use. You guys will hopefully love using this gun as much as I do, but like I said earlier, I am not one to use semi-automatic guns. I've honestly never been a huge fan of them throughout all of the Call of Duty games until I came across the Shiva. This is one hell of a gun. The gameplay speaks for itself, which is why the Shiva deserves the number 2 spot. Now, our number 1 spot, hands down, it goes to the Razorback SMG, and hopefully you guys can agree with me on this. This gun, it goes off on enemies. As you guys can see, it has such a high rate of fire, and you guys are able to kill enemies from across map if need be. It has pinpoint accuracy, just like an assault rifle, but it has such a high fire rate. You guys can kill enemies so quickly and get a ton of kills in every single game. Now, you guys can easily get double kills with this gun. As you guys just saw, I've already gotten 2 double kills within the gameplay that you guys are seeing. You guys can even get triples and quads. Overall, this gun is so much fun to use. this is my go-to weapon. It is good on every single map, and I cannot wait to see how it's implemented into all of the Black Ops 3 maps when Black Ops 3 is officially released. But guys, that is it for the top 5 video of the top 5 best guns in Black Ops 3. Like I said earlier, this is only the guns that we currently have within the Black Ops 3 beta, so it is definitely subject to change. Make sure that you guys leave your own top 5 list down in the comment section below. Also, leave a like and subscribe so you never miss a future Black Ops 3 video uploaded here on my channel. But I'll catch you guys in the next video, and until next time guys, this has been Swifterrs. I'm out. Peace.